Megyn Kelly claimed that there was a section of the U.S. media for looking at most issues, whether they be political or social, through woke and unwoke prisms. The royal family has faced some backlash due to their role in colonizing many countries around the world, with a resurgence in the debate since the Queen's death last week. Ms. Kelly argued such debates should be postponed until after the period of mourning, as she questioned the obsession of some colleagues with race. Ms. Kelly told GB News, and she celebrated both parts. I mean, everyone was praising Elizabeth the Great in the wake of her passing last week on the right and on the left. Show me an American woman who has been in a position of power, a leader who that's true of. There isn't one. We don't have such a person. It's not really the way our country works, and we've never managed to elevate a woman to a position of power like Queen Elizabeth was in, to begin with. So I think it's just power, it's the identity. If Queen Elizabeth had been a black queen, you wouldn't be hearing any of this, right? This is just how people are. Just in, logistical nightmare. NHS backlog chaos as bank holiday for Queen's funeral adds to woes. Megyn Kelly talks US anchors slamming the British Empire. Image, Getty/GB News. Megyn Kelly branded US anchors' focus on the British Empire as an obsession. Image, GB News. Ms. Kelly added, but there is a collection of people, and it's necessarily divided by a race. It's not white or black. It's woke and unwoke, and the media are all woke, that see everything through this identity politics prism. And Queen Elizabeth has the wrong skin color to get their approval, and even if it were Queen Elizabeth, as of course as you know, she was the one residing over most of the things they were upset over. She's related, she's connected, she's got crowns that have jewels that if we trace the history back 500 years we might find a way to be offended, which is their bread and butter business these days. Read more. Logistical nightmare. NHS backlog chaos as bank holiday for Queen's funeral adds to woes. Political commentators from Commonwealth countries from around the world have been coming out since the death of the Queen last week to slam what they believe the British monarchy still stands for. Some people believe that the royal institution upholds colonialism from the past. In recent times there has been a push from countries like Jamaica and Barbados to become republic states in order to cut ties with the British Empire of the past, with new polls suggesting that 50% of Jamaicans support the idea. Author, lawyer and political commentator Dr. Shola Moshogbamimu has been speaking out about what the royal family means to her on Twitter. Don't miss, Sophie Wessex expected to become the new Duchess of Edinburgh. Analysis, William motion to Meghan spotted in very poignant moment. Report, poll, should anti-monarchists be allowed to protest during mourning? Vote, trending the royal family at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Image, Getty. Dr. Moshogbamimu wrote, the Commonwealth is the British Empire renamed. Slavery transitioned into colonization, which transitioned into the Commonwealth. Long live the King. She added, Britain is the great country it is today because of her. Says Liz Truss, the Queen can't be the reason for Britain's greatness but not be the reason for atrocities as colonizer queen and doing nothing about systemic racism today. People can like her for one and dislike her for the other. Kindly pee off with talk the Queen was responsible for decolonization. She wasn't a liberator. Colonies fought hard/lost lives/crumbled British Empire. Nor did she do anything for Black British, e.g. Windrush. Stop with revisionist homage. Show your affection for her but don't lie. Read next. Trudeau declares federal holiday for Queen's funeral for handful of employees in Canada. Steve Stop Brexit. Bray unleashes unhinged rant and says Hess seeking political asylum. Putin's £260 million scheme to influence politicians across the globe exposed by US intelligence. Inflation eases slightly to 9%, down from 40-year high. William, Kate, Harry and Meghan unite for intimate royal gathering to honor Queen.